In the last video, we added code to react to the install and activate event. And once we did so and reloaded the page, we saw service worker registered and we saw installing service worker. Now there are two things which are strange here. The obvious one is the activate log is missing. The maybe not so obvious one is, why is service worker registered executing first? Shouldn't this execute once registration is done? Well, actually, since we have two separate threads here, app.js, your normal JavaScript code, and the service worker, Chrome can't guarantee the order here. But in theory, this executes after you installed the service worker. However, you can't rely on this. Now, the more interesting thing, however, is the service worker activation. Where is that console log? Wasn't that event fired? Indeed it wasn't, and we can get more insights if we click on application. There you see that the new service worker is waiting to activate. You see it was received, but it wasn't activated yet. Now it's important to understand, if you have a tab open or if you have a window open with your page, then new service workers will get installed but not activated. The reason for this is that the page is maybe still communicating with the old service worker, and activating a new one, which might introduce breaking changes, might break the running page. Therefore, the way to activate a new version is to close the existing tab and reopen it, so that you have all tabs closed. If you have multiple ones open, close all the tabs. Reopen it, and now you see the new version is activated and running, and in the console, you now see installing and then activating. Now we have that activating log too, and we can have a look at the event there. This is crucial to understand. If you change code in your service worker, you need to close all existing tabs and open a new one to load the newest version. Now when using the developer tools, there are shortcuts. You can check update on reload, and then every reload will hard overwrite existing service workers, so you don't need to close that page. You can also click unregister and reload to fetch a new version, or click update, or you maybe saw it, we'll get a chance to see it later too, there was this skip waiting link next to the unactivated service worker. If you click this, it will also immediately skip waiting and activate the new service worker. These are all tricks you can use during development. Not in production though, of course, because your users probably won't use this ribbon here in developer tools. And it's important to understand how it works behind the scenes anyways. Super important.